it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here, and for one final time, it's the beginning of another season with the originals. It's the final season. It's episode 1 of season 5. Excited to see where things are gonna go, given the state of things with the last episode, with some people forgetting about Always and Forever, of course, and there has to be, you just kind of think about the whole social distancing thing when it comes to, well, what the world was subjected to during 2020, 2021, and the Michelsons are doing that, of course, in regards to making sure that no shenanigans come about with the Hollow, really. So, yeah, especially in its way to try and get back to hope and all of that. So, yeah, but it is going to be surreal, concluding the originals. It won't be done for a matter of weeks for me, but still, now that we're on the final season, it's like, yeah, this is, considering not long ago I finished the Vampire Diaries, and, low-key missing that a little bit, and now we are here with the originals, and it's final season, and, it has been a solid show as well. And now we are just at this point where we're going to be saying toodles to the originals. So, yeah, but not yet, though. We're just beginning things with this final season. So, with that said, let's get into the first episode of this final season. Let's go. 7 years?
In all my travels, France never disappoints.
It's been 7 years?
I'm physically drawn to the place. You must have heard of me. Klaus Lefort. Klaus Le Demont.
Klaus Lefort.
Niklaus Domodor. No? Nothing?
Oh, God!
I myself prefer Klaus the Mad.
Yeah?
Do spread the word.
Oh, no. This is where I'm worried about him kind of descending and all of that jazz.
Hey, you have the money?
Oh?
I'm not gonna ask where you got this. Remember, one now, one after.
You're dealing, Hope? Damn, it's so eerie, though, and it's so surreal. She was dealing blood. Cool. So. Oh my God. And that's all down to, this little deal that was in place.
Yeah, good luck finding him.
Pack your bags, Hope. You're going home.
Going to New Orleans again. Well, that's it, though. All of them are going to converge on New Orleans again.
Well, it is. But we could always use more daylight rings. It's negotiations, yeah.
Oh, boy. Why, is he speaking to someone?
Marcel. You know what? First of all, reading that...
Nice.
Oh my God,
nice.
I swear if you don't marry that guy, I will.
Baby steps. He's human.
He's gonna die.
Life's complicated enough.
Yeah, but he's still gonna die, isn't he?
I said be discreet. What part of jumping out of a tower is discreet?
Yeah, yeah. So you just fling yourself out the window.
Just healed.
Right. Because no one's ever died peacefully from sleeping pills.
Yeah.
I'm not a person things go right for. You ever seen a werewolf with no pecs who quotes E.E. Cummings?
They aren't even friends.
Your moms are alpha, all the Crescent Wolves know.
And so will everyone at school when they start asking how you survived a swan dive out of the Memorial Library.
Yeah. It's not like this place is unfamiliar with surreal activity, vampires, werewolves, etc.
I want to kiss you so bad. Oh, in 5 days, you can do a whole... Crap. Lost you.
Connection lost.
Hang on. How's that?
You know that social distancing thing I was talking about? It's literally that.
Have to be in New Orleans to figure it out, right?
I mean, you could have a brainstorm
For every year that you spent
idea
on this,
at Lebanon.
you spent a month in Lebanon with me.
I don't want any strain to come between these two.
Back later and did. Next.
Nice.
The
Oh.
house you designed.
For you. For us. Now we can build it anywhere you like. Might not be quite up to code, but...
It is beautiful.
Just compel some workers to make it up to a code or whatever.
I told
don't
you
know.
when I was a child, I went in search of this.
Ah! Oh!
Which leads me to my
What question is that, Marcel?
Should be a pretty easy call.
It should be.
Oh?
Except
Oh no, not the no card.
Try as I might, I can't resist a familiar refrain.
He keeps seeing him. He's like, "Are you stalking me?" Oh boy.
Though Marlowe's really more my style.
Mahler. Guaranteed to clear any room.
Well, then he and I have something
His
in
accent! Jesus!
And how is that?
common. I have a bit of a temper.
Take care of your family, then you don't have any time to spend with them.
My family is geographically challenged. I've got a daughter I haven't seen in 7 years, haven't spoken to in 5.
Oh. Oh.
There were some issues.
Talking about him in the past tense.
He's been away.
He doesn't know he will
I've only just
return.
realised how far he's gone.
Yeah.
Klaus is at it again.
Great, what's the point of having all these rules if Klaus doesn't follow them?
Oh shit!
Is that blood?
Well, that's not really great to take a bath with. Oh boy. She's pissed.
He seems happy.
You spoke to him?
I never dared before.
Oh, so this is the first time he's actually
I miss
conversed
you
with
too,
him.
Nick, but you have got to leave. Now.
You're pushing your luck, Klaus, and it's like... It's painful, but that was something we had
Can you
to
just yell at me already?
acknowledge.
He's gonna be only one of 3 hybrids in the world and seen as a threat to everyone in the city.
He's gonna have a target on his back.
You cannot create.
Here, okay? Because you can't go anywhere. You and me, we are a team, right? We're the glue that holds this city together, and you just can't go.
Come on. Help made a mistake. It will get
A
sorted out.
mistake! A mistake! A mistake is accidentally burning something you were cooking because you weren't paying attention. A mistake is, forgetting to water the plants. I mean, this is dangerous stuff, Freya.
She created a hybrid.
And here's your third one. They come in for ease. Yep. Oh my god!
Declan, I'm so sorry.
Poor Declan!
I didn't realize it was you.
So yeah, stand me up. Is she okay?
Yes, it's just complicated.
Look, I know how you feel about the dreaded B
I
word.
mean, I can
As your boyfriend and a big
see
fan of your
why
daughters,
Haley went for him.
meet me later.
You're really gonna say we're over
How's my little
with a
girl
pretty
well?
face like that?
No. Don't worry. Sooner or later, something will blow up in New Orleans.
It always does.
Some crisis or other always brings us back.
There you go. Something always happens there.
It's me. I swear. Tell me one thing. Are you here as a Crescent or as a Michelson?
Oh, here we go again.
I've waited decades for things to be right with your family. No more.
They're just taking the pee.
We are either all in or done. The choice is yours.
Together or not at all. Oh.
Why don't you pick on someone new?
Hey! Carrie! I know someone. Caroline Forbes. Ah! Mister.
Why are you avoiding her? She's beautiful and smart. So smart. Maybe too smart for her own good.
Like her father.
I kind of want these two to hook up again, but...
Because I'm compulsive.
I mean...
Or perhaps it's just to while away the time. Or maybe... just maybe... Klaus Michelson has finally gone mad.
He's not gone mad. He's not lost it.
Or maybe you just want people to think you have.
Yeah, it's that security thing, isn't it?
This town is just going from 0 to 60 in no time flat, and I ain't even surprised that this nosy vampire Greta Sienna is all in the mix. Frey, this town is just
nosy
itching for some
vampire, I
sort of
love
fight.
that.
We don't for a few years, but how are you supposed to stop human nature? Or vampire werewolf?
Fair enough,
Witch,
yeah.
Ain't you?
Right.
You should go.
It's...
You should go because I have absolutely no idea how this is going to end up, and I think at least one of us should have a shot at happiness.
Yeah.
Oh. But until then, just try not to judge him too harshly.
Good on Haley.
I can't judge my deadbeat dad, but you can judge me.
I don't judge you. I judge your actions. I'm your mom. I love you, and
Haley understands
forgive you for
Klaus.
anything.
Well,
That's not-
probably not the murder spree,
That's
but
not a blank check for bad behavior.
why there is a distance between him and this family.
I made a mistake.
Who did... That the ballet... Oh my god, no!
Might not have a choice.
I didn't even know that girl.
I can't hear.
But she just bumped into me, and I got so angry. They want to kill me.
It was just a little bump, and then he was like, no, we're not dealing with that.
He's not a kid. He's a hybrid with the power to kill any vampire he chooses.
I'm a hybrid. I'm not a threat to anyone, and after I teach Henry self-control, he won't be either. Like every death.
These are still early days for his transition.
Isn't right, Klaus, even for you.
And even he...
Good without Elijah. And we've been...
And even if he's
parted
there, he
before,
doesn't know that
but not like
this is Klaus. He doesn't know his own brother.
This is worse than if he were dead.
Years ago. Really mean dad. Newsflash, the guy's dead. Get over it. Stop
Damn,
using
Carrie.
Michael as an excuse to be a bad father.
Yeah, Look, I don't want to hear any shit about Michael. You're not him. You never will be
I also know
him.
what it's like to think that you're someone worth knowing.
Damn, Caroline.
I'll see you at the next parent-teacher conference.
The Caroline ship is still there in our hearts. What the? Wait, is this the same thing that attacked Poppy? Because I don't think we saw. Oh.
I'm a coward and a hypocrite. It's true, I miss my family, but I
Rebecca.
suppose I'm all...
The tricky thing
That's it
about
though. They're
tipping
gonna
points
keep testing the waters, you could say.
is you can only define them in retrospect.
Someone found this in the street.
And no Haley. Oh shit.
All I know for certain is if the four Michelsons come together, it will signal darkness like we've never known.
I was looking for your mother.
Yes, so are we.
Oh no.
I don't know where she is. She's missing.
Oh shit, this is really gonna be testing him.
I'm on my way.
There we go. There we go. That's how you know that we got an apocalypse or some shit. Now imagine if you were wearing white or whatever and you just got all that blood raining down on you and it's like... Seriously? I just bought this shit 2 days ago. So yeah, end times, am I right? It's raining blood. And, you know, the Michelsons have been kind of testing, well, they've been testing luck, haven't they, with this episode because of, with the fact that we had a Klaus with Elijah and now Rebecca with Elijah, so, Yeah, Cole's the only one who's... It's crazy to say, but Cole is the only one who's really behaving himself here. Now, obviously, when it comes to Klaus and Rebecca... Just dropped my phone now. When it comes to them to visiting Elijah in this episode, it's not done just because they want to be dicks about things. It's done because of the hurt that... that they have in regards to wanting to reconnect with their brother who doesn't even recognize them. So, yeah, and it is just really, really sad. So, yeah, but I mean, even that moment where Rebecca was going to tell Klaus off, but she knew Elijah was there. There's that vulnerability. So, yeah. And it's just, it is just really, really sad. Yeah, it is just really, really sad to see, isn't it? But, yeah, I will say, though, that accent from Elijah, you could definitely tell it's changed, and it's like, holy shit. I mean, that's it, though. He doesn't even know who he is. So it's all about creating that new identity in a way. Yeah, I mean, there is so much strain when it comes to this distance that the Michelsons have to subscribe to in order to keep the Hollow at bay, and it seems like the universe is just going to be testing that big time because I doubt that's anything Hollow related in terms of what has taken Haley, and yeah, it was really interesting, to be fair, to get brought back into this, like, season, or this show, should I say, and, finding out that it's, several years later, and I'm like, holy damn. I did suspect we would be getting a time skip of some sorts, but 7 years is kind of crazy, but, yeah. But I'm already liking where they're taking Hope's story as well, because new actress, of course, with her being aged several years. It was very, very interesting to see like how things were gonna fare for Haley and for Hope, especially because Hope's dad is off being mad, seemingly. But you just had a bit of a feeling in terms of, with Klaus losing his shit, it was not because, well, he's decided to chuck all character development in the bin and all of that. It's for security reasons. And it's a way to keep his mind occupied as well, because he, again, deeply misses Elijah. And when we had them interact in this episode, all I could just worry was, how many times have they been doing this? Because we were told that there would be consequences if they were together, if the Michelsons were, together in the same room. When we saw Klaus and Elijah in the closing moments of the last episode, of the final episode of season 4, we didn't get a specific time frame of when that was. It could have been like 5 years down the line or whatever. But I think it was just really recent after they decided to part ways and all of that, and that was Klaus making his landing, if anything, in terms of, I'm going to watch out for my brother. And he's been doing that for these past 7 years. He's been going wherever he goes and ensuring that, because again, Elijah hasn't got a freaking clue on who anyone is, and there might be a target on Elijah's back, and if word got around in terms of Elijah doesn't know who he is, then you can imagine that there's going to be someone who's going to be throwing their shot in terms of, let's take advantage of this, shall we? I just loved with Caroline returning, though, and it feels so cathartic as well, given the ending of the Vampire Diaries and that letter, and I'm like, I want to see them two, like, there was potential for them two to meet again, and here we go. It's not, I mean, I'm assuming she's only going to make the one episode appearance, although, honestly, I would have loved to, yeah, I would just love to have more Caroline moments and all of that. I mean, Haley's got Declan, although I'll just be a bit suspicious about him, maybe. I don't know. I mean, there is that assurance, yes, he's human and all of that, but humans could be dangerous themselves, so, let's watch this space. No, but in all seriousness, she's got, like, Declan, so, although it was a little bit up in the air, wasn't it, because, of family complications kind of jeopardizing the date and all of that, and that's all, of course, going to push Declan away a little, so yeah, but now he's been stood up again, although that wasn't Haley's fault, so yeah, you got to explain, look, I was kidnapped, so yeah, because that's it though, they only found her phone, in terms of, yeah, Haley's missing, so yeah, it is really, really worrying, but we'll just have to see what comes about with Haley's story this season. So yeah, I did kind of feel bad and all of that. For Master, like he was. It's not just the fact that he finally got what he wanted, but there was no kerfuffles. There was like he was speaking with Josh and all of that in terms of New Orleans gossip, but it's not like he was the one that was ditching her. She ditched him, didn't she? And met with Elijah. So, it is just really, like, honestly, it is just really, really devastating. So, yeah. But I just really, really, I felt like his build-up was so sweet. It was nice. It's just a shame that Rebecca chose the no card and yeah. I do wish there was more of an engaging conversation between Hope and Klaus. First time Klaus, I mean, he's been ignoring his daughter you do want to protect her, but a simple hello, how are you okay, etc., etc., rather than, oh, hi Hope, I need to speak to your mother. It wouldn't hurt, would it, in terms of showing some emotion and all of that. And that's gonna really test things for Hope as well, because I mean, I liked Haley's response to this whole sacrifice that Klaus has had to endure. She didn't lecture him or she didn't talk bad about him, should I say? But she understands what has had to be done. There is going to be some strain in dynamics, whether it's with Haley and Declan, whether it's the strain on the world, really, with the Michelsons encountering each other. Because now it's pissing blood, and it's, yeah. So, that sounds wrong. That is more medical based, isn't it? In terms of, like, yeah. Like, you gotta see a doctor about that, so. But, you'll say it's pissing down, like with rain, and that's why I was saying, yeah, it's pissing blood and all of that, so. It's the heavens have opened with the, spell of blood. I don't know, that kind of sounds a little bit better, but yeah. But we'll see where things will go. But yeah, a very interesting first outing for Season 5 of the originals. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!